Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Allthemodium Limited Edition. Now, today, I will warn you, it is like 30 degrees in the UK and none of us out here have air conditioning. Like, we'll have to go to the supermarket to get air conditioning if we want it. But my goodness, is it hot. Like, I can't even take the dog out. It's that bad right now because it will burn their poor little feeties. By the way, if you do have a dog, you're a dog owner, if you want to test it, then just go outside barefoot. And if you can't stand it, then they can't stand it. So, yeah, just think about that. Anyway, today, our pitiful looking armor right here, our horrible mismatch set of armor, we are going to try and upgrade that today. Now, first things first, I'll show you some of the upgrades I did between episodes. If I can. There we go. Oh, yeah, I've been running this for a little while because I ran out of netherite scrap because I used it all for one of my little projects. And that project is, I upgraded all of these. I know I said that I would do double chests, but I forgot about that until I'd already upgraded all of these, if I'm honest. My bad. Another thing I did was, I think I told people about this, didn't I? Oh, yeah, this thing doesn't work, okay. Put that in there then. I didn't think it would work. Yeah. I told people about this where, for some reason, the witch spawner started spawning in witches that was giving us, like, loads of different sets of armor, which should not have happened. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't have happened. Anyway, we turn that one back off, and then we turn the witch one back on. Look, we're not getting any armor. I don't know why it just suddenly started giving us a bunch of armor, but it did. So, that was very odd. Anyway, all of the armor, I'm going to turn all of this off now, so less lag in it. If we pop back over here, the thing that I've made is this enchantment extractor. I love this thing. This is basically the anvil and the piece of obsidian under it with some books sort of thing, right? So what I've done here is, oh yeah, we've got so many books in here. It's insane. I kind of feel like we should get into apotheosis soon. At least the apotheosis enchanting. Now, I did have a comment recently about when I'm going to get into doing apotheosis. Now, I've purposely not touched apotheosis yet because it will buff all of the mobs around me. So you'll notice if I go back to when I did my Ender dragon fight, what I said was I don't want to do any of this because if I put it on like even Haven, it will give them buffs. If we go all the way to Pinnacle, yeah, they'll drop like a load of stuff, but they can insta-kill me. So I don't want to do that because remember, we're on hardcore. So we're not going to do that yet. Anyway, this thing is so good. You could literally put anything in there and it will strip all the enchantments off. So what was happening is I put them in here. I've got like an insta pull out of the chest. So that's pulling in all of the books and anything that I put in there with enchantments. And then it would push back into this. And it won't pull back in because it hasn't got anything to, you know, rip the enchantments off of if you do that. And yeah, it was just putting all of the books in here. Now we do need to maybe get into the apotheosis for the library, which is this thing right here. You don't really need to upgrade to the Library of Alexandria unless you're like automating, getting loads of enchantments and stuff. If you're just like me and you don't need to do that, then yeah, just get an enchantment library. Relatively easy to get. I know Pravin told me about the flower thing from Bumblezone. Yeah, there is like a really cheap way of doing it using Bumblezone. We'll probably do that next time. I think for now though, we're gonna leave it, and we'll just leave all of the enchantments in here. What I've been doing with all of the equipment that comes out of that is I've literally just been sticking it in this spruce diamond barrel, and then that's been pulling it from there and putting it into the salvager, and then this has been pulling from the salvager and putting up into the interface. So I basically recycled all of my stuff because recycling is good. It's very good. So there we go. Right. I did show you last episode, didn't I, that I made like a big room down here. I do kind of plan on using this. This is like my lawn base, but I always tend to do this, to be fair. I know I've been trying to not do things I always do. I didn't make it out of white concrete today, so that's already out of my comfort zone. Yeah, I haven't changed this about. I thought I would between episodes, but I just didn't get around to it. It's been so flipping hot in the UK, honestly. It's ridiculous right now. It's funny because, like, my family members, they've all gone on holiday, and it's hotter in the UK than when they've gone on holiday. Which, to be fair, I prefer it if it was less hot. But anyway, yeah, so I haven't really been playing too much because I'm playing, like, really early in the morning right now because it's so, yeah, so hot. I haven't changed anything in here. I was contemplating actually using laser IO for this, but I feel like we've spent too much time on theurgy and automating that. Completely. So today, the plan is we're going to upgrade all of our armor. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we want to get ourselves a teleport pad. Now, I did go and use the Allthemodium ore that I had in my little setup downstairs. So I got 9 Allthemodium out of it, which is pretty decent. But there is the teleport pad. I'm actually going to go put this next to my bed. And all you do with this, by the way, is shift right click. And it will take you to the mining dimension. And the mining dimension is no longer eternal day because people figured out, like, pretty much instantly that you could just put, like, loads of solar panels in here and it would soak up all of the eternal dayness. And you could set, like, a bunch of stuff up in here if it was eternal day, but it's always bright, so it's a bit different. So even if we dig down, it's always bright. Now, I'm going to do a thing which, well, first off, F3G. Chunk boundaries are shown. I'm going to leave this chunk alone completely. But this chunk right here, I'm actually going to go over to the other corner. I'm going to dig all the way down to bedrock. And it should be flat bedrock, by the way. So I've got a quarry card, quarry shaped card right there. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to just move up 1 like that. Ow, poo. Oh, it's going to take me ages to get back up there. All right. Quick slash home. Now, the plan is we're going to use the builder that I made. So if I do builder like that. What the heck? Why am I not allowed to take the builder out of the... What? Wait a minute. F3H, get rid of all of the extra stuff right in there. Yeah, I'm not allowed to take the builder out of there. That's interesting. F3G, just turn those off as well. Fine. That means that we're going to have to go find the builder, wherever it might be. There it is. That's just so strange that we're not allowed to... Why is it still in there? Okay, it's gone. Something strange is going on with the refined storage right now. I wonder if it's the sophisticated storage controller, because we were having this issue before, where it wasn't actually connected to, like, all of these, because I upgraded them. It might have just, like, misremembered. Yeah, insert and extract is fine. Okay. Should we try that again? I'll pop it in this one, for example. Yeah, we're not allowed to take it out. That's very odd. That's very strange right there. There's like a storage explorer thing that you could do with Ars Nouveau. And I was having the exact same issue as that. So anyway, what you do is this one's currently got a shape card in it. Let me take that one out because I used that to build the floor, which is why we had a stone floor at bedrock. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So what you do with this, shift, right click, and it says now select your first corner. So I'm going to select that corner right there. This is basically my dummy chunk destroyer. And then we're going to go all the way back down to bedrock. So glad we got flight. And there's my second right there. There you go. It's just quicker for me to slash home and then go back through the portal, I think. There you go. And then what you do is you stick it in the builder like that. And I do have a backpack. So it's this backpack right here. And it's currently got like a load of stone in there, which I was using for the floor, obviously. But the way that we're going to do this... Oh, yeah, this is the one I was using for my my magnet to begin with. So you want to set it to ignored. And all you got to do is hit start like that. And if basically going to do everything except for this one right here, which is fine. It's even doing under it. Look, there you go. And now it's run out of power. But that was quite quick, right? And if we have a look in here, there you go. Perfect. So, flux point. What? I swear I had a... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say, I swear I had a flux point. Now, I will say it's not as quick as it could be because it can't take enough power. Although, this seems like it's doing all right. I haven't enhanced this yet, though, have I? You can enhance these so they're even quicker. But I think this is way better than a quarry would be. F3G. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. And if we have a look in here. There we go. Now, what we could do in this case is we could void, if I get a void upgrade and put it in here, we are not going to get any more of that cobblestone come in, which is good. Now, we will, as you probably saw when we were digging down, it goes stone, well, it goes dirt, then stone, and then there's a deep slate layer, which is right here. And then after the deep slate layer, there's a netherrack layer. And then after the netherrack layer, there's an endstone layer. So you get all of the stuff, basically, which is pretty cool. It's always really fun looking at all of the like cross sections and everything. There's some salt ore right there, which is pretty fun. Loads of iron. We love that. We love to see iron. Although, to be fair, we've got a decent amount of iron from just the cave creepers. I just had a thought. Next episode, maybe we set up the industrial foregoing 25 mil power. And we'll just have that running at all times because we're not doing power, as it were. So, yeah, let's think of other alternatives for that. Is that lava? That looks like lava. Oh, no, look, there's Allthemodium. Okay, it's a little bit lower than I was expecting, if I'm honest, but that does mean that we can mine this. Why are we only getting one? I swear we've got Fortune 5 on this thing, and it's just like, no, not allowed. Unless they've completely nerfed how Fortune works with Allthemodium. I might go ask the ATM team if that's what they've done, because that is so weird. Wait, there's another shiny one. Hey, there we go. Let's dig around it first. I'm determined to get more than one. If we get more than one, I kind of feel like we've proved our point. Ah, what the heck? What the The first 4 we got only gave us 1. And then the 5th one gave us 5. Right, it's kind of a waste, but I'm going to put it in here for now. And we're going to triple it. Because we've only got triple right now. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oh yeah, and I've also automated that bit as well. So it's going to put the alchemical sulfur over here as well. So we are going to get some Allthemodium now. So how many was that we put in? 6. So we're going to get 6 times 3, which is 18. We're going to get 18 out of that. That's not too bad, to be fair. I will say, I did say last episode that we are on version 4. And I said Ice and Fire's in this now. But did you know Auritech got added as well? And Auritech, the machines look incredible. They genuinely look like, oh, they're so beautiful looking. Honestly, there's a black hole. Don't place this unless you know what you're doing. Okay. Oh man, I really want to get into Auritech. We're definitely going to do this at some point. I'll have like a whole couple of episodes like dedicated to Auritech. I want to get the particle accelerator all up and running as well. That sounds like a fun thing to do. So anyway, I would do that probably when we've got power all sorted. Smithing templates. Have we not? I swear we had a smithing template. Did I use it? Have I not got one yet? I don't think I've got one yet. Okay, right. We're going to have to pop into the nether then. Yeah. Luckily, I think there's a bastion right next to us. So we could do that. Plus, if I grab a brush, maybe we go get the vibranium smithing template. I will say, I'm getting these like slight minor bits of lag recently. Which is not fun, I will admit. Ooh. That trial spawner. Oh, it's the ancient knight one. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's where you're supposed to get ancient knights nowadays. Okay, I should probably go loot. I'm really scared of the piglin brutes because they do hit quite hard. You try this one right here. Ow. Okay, right, we're out of there. Copper sword, apparently. Thank you. Chuck those ones away. Fire aspect. Nice. Oh, I could show you enchantment extraction at that point. Anyway, this one doesn't look like what I'm looking for, right? We might still be able to get the smithing template. I swear we got one at one point. Landing here. Oh, there you go. Smithing template. Alright, I found a little bit of a flaw in my plan of trying to record really early when it's not, like, completely boiling. Where I can still feel my face. And that is that the trains seem to be, all of the trains seem to be running right now. And for those of you that don't know, I live right next to a train line. So, and I have to pause every time a train goes by. That's why. Anyway, I want to, again, quickly show you that my helmet, the osmium helmet, is better than a netherite helmet. And the osmium chestplate is better, well, is the same as a netherite chestplate. I feel like I always have to point that out to people because, yeah, it's one of those that I pointed out at one point and then somebody else pointed it out in their video and it was, like, obvious that they had just taken my video and done it themselves. Anyway, so let's grab ourselves the other smithing templates. Did I already... did I get 2 of these, or did I... I think I duplicated it. Okay, well, we're going to need, like, a bunch more of these, to be fair. Wait, how many have we got right there? Because we need... Okay, we got 3. We need 4, plus I want to... Oh, I should upgrade my sword as well. Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently we had everything we needed. It just did that thing that refined storage does, where it just doesn't give you all of it at once. For some reason, it just, like, craps out on the recipe. Okay, that seems to be it. There's 6, which means we can keep one in our system. Oh, I like that. Okay. Allthemodium. Let's get 5 Allthemodium pieces. I should probably do this with a pickaxe as well, I guess. Although I really like my Celesta gem. And if we're going to do that, we might as well get the Eclipse alloy. I think we could do that, actually. Oh, no, we can't. We can't do that until we get into Apotheosis, because I need to get the Echo Shards, don't I? Anyway, we can use this to upgrade all of these things. Nope, wrong one. This one. The Loki helmet, because it looks like Loki with the little... Take all of these off. Oh, my free runners. No. Yeah, chuck all of those on. It looks like Loki. It's got, like, the little horn things that Loki has. That's how I like to see it. Now, I always say this about this armor, but it looks insane like this, and it looks insane when it's actually on you as well, which is better than certain other armors that I'm not going to mention whatsoever, because these don't look like this when you put them on. Let's have a look at the map. We want to go over to this one over in this direction, don't we? Huh. Now, this might not be the correct bastion. Doesn't look like it is the correct bastion, if I'm honest, because it's, like, half open. Yeah, you kind of need the one which has, you know, the different rooms in it. It has the big treasure room in the middle, is what we're looking for. I will admit, this Beniatite from Extreme Reactors looks just like Vibranium. Now, usually you can just find it up in... is that Vibranium? No, it's Beniatite again. See what I mean? It looks just like it. It looks just like Beniatite. Or Vibranium looks like... Again, I was like, look, there's some. I'm pretty sure there are some, like, just knocking about, though, in the ceilings of these things. An eck. There you go. There's some. Knew it. Doesn't say we're not allowed to mine it. And there we go. We've got 5 raw Vibranium right there. Already. That's pretty good. What I ended up doing there, by the way, is I just picked a direction and I just flew in that direction as long as I could. Well, I'm still going to fly in this direction. And then I'm going to reuse my Explorer's Compass for a bastion. And just hope that we get the right bastion. Good news is, like, if we fall in lava... Oh, never mind. No, this is not the right bastion, is it? Pretty sure this is the one we've already been to. I don't think this is it. Oh, flipping heck. I thought I found it then, but this is not the right one either. Why? Why is there so many of these, like, really knackered old ones instead of the lovely brand spanking new treasure bastions. Oh, thank Herobrine. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, thank goodness for that, eh? This is what we want. You're looking for these right here, the pools that you've got. Oh, it's so good. We're going to nick their gold as well. It's going to really annoy them as well. Right, you fall off. Right, so the way that we're going to do this, we're probably going to go by the side, I guess. Yeah, why not? We'll go in via this. So let's do large tunnel. Perfect. Just dig into there. That's where we want to be. Now, there are ones with crossbows, but what we're looking for is nothing to do with, like, the chests in here as such. That's what we're looking for right there. There we go. That took us so long to find, but it doesn't matter. We've got ourselves Vibranium smithing template. Love it. We might as well do some more looting, and also if we can find some more of these, because it does cost Allthemodium to duplicate these. Oh, and we also need to get some ancient stone if we want to do that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna need to do that right now. Nah, let's go get some more Allthemodium in the mining dimension. I'm so stupid. I forgot to put down a waystone at the bastion so we could go back there if we want to get another vibranium smith if we use it up for some reason. Oh well. Anyway, I did move this, so this has moved out another 3 chunks, and I went all the way back down again. And if we have a look over in this corner, it's doing 1 chunk at a time, which is really good. So it's going to do that chunk, and then it will move on to the next one, and then the next one, and so on and so on. And it's going to do these 9 chunks for us. And if we have a look in here, there's loads of resources. Actually insane the amount of resources we've got in here. And another thing is, when it digs all of these out, it will uncover the Allthemodium for us. So if we fly down here, yeah, we've already gone past the Allthemodium layer, but it will uncover all of the Allthemodium in these 9 chunks. And then what we can do is just dig them ourselves, go through and dig them with our Fortune 5. It is Fortune 5, this pickaxe. So weird that we weren't getting enough from it. But yeah, that'd be really useful. I need to upgrade my my sword as well. I just realized that we didn't upgrade my sword. Fair enough. Anyway, I've got a big question for you guys. Now, let me come into this view so we can have a little bit of a chat before I end the episode. I'm going to end it here, by the way, because, you know, we've got a little bit of a quarry going. We've got decent armor upgrades, and I will upgrade my sword as well. Maybe we do that whilst we talk, I suppose. Yeah. Now, this bit right here, you can see we've got all of this stuff, and the main part about this is we're getting endstone and we're getting netherrack. Now, my biggest question is, should we be allowed to use the infinite storage discs or the infinite, like, dirt disc? Now, I will say my whole plan is I'm going to try and get 1 whole start and then lift my restrictions. And I'm also not going to use tick acceleration items. So like time in the bottle or time wand, I'm not going to use those until after I got my first star. That was my original like thought on it, was that's what we were going to do, just to make it a bit more difficult, as it were, because I've already played this like a bunch of times, right? So that's what people do, right? Is they put restrictions on themselves. And the biggest one is obviously not using AE for me, because I love the AE, and bees. I love bees as well. So yeah, it's really difficult. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my restrictions slightly earlier when it comes to, wow. I'm going to do everything except the things where I am going to lift my restrictions, if you know what I mean. So when it comes to the seed, this thing right here, the dimensional seed, you need a 6x dirt block, and you also need a 5x endstone block, and you need a 6x netherrack block, right? You need loads of obsidian and diamonds and emeralds and stuff as well, right? And you need these things. But the main thing is getting the dirt and the netherrack and the endstone, although the endstone's relatively easy. You just go mine it easy enough, right? But this one right here, massive pain in the bum. I do have a way of doing this that's pretty decent, I'd say. But the thing is, the 6x, this one right here, you can use it in the dimensional seed, and you can use it to make an infinite dirt cell. So my question is, should I make the infinite dirt cell, which then means that we can get infinite amount of 6x's for dirt, and then use that for the dimensional seed? I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to do that, I think. Yeah, that's just has to be done, I think, unfortunately. But what I'll do is I'll save all of the ones which are like this one. There's the creative essence. We're going to do this one last. This one, by the way, is needed for the ATM star, creative essence. And then there's like other things, like I think one of these requires bees. There you go, soul lava bee. We'll do that one last as well. Wither compass has got withered combs. We'll do that one last. As in, we'll do like all of the bits where I have restrictions last. What the heck is that thing right there? Oritech, Manhattan model. Oh, they've added Oritech. I like that. That's really cool. Love it. Yeah. There's loads of things in here which, and why the heck is it a blaze burner now? That actually, I like that it's a blaze burner, but it means that we don't have to do the quad fuel rod. And this one you could use either blast-proof casing or the 256mm portable. I think we're going to do the blast-proof casing. We have to, because we can't use the AE stuff. I like that. Cool. Okay. Advanced motor or the mechanical arm. Mechanical arm's way easier to make. You need to do any modern industrialization in this now. You don't. They've swapped it out for other things. That's insane. Whoa. Yeah, this is all of the cataclysm stuff as well, right? Yeah, we need to do that at some point. Anyway, for now, what I'm trying to say is for the ATM start, I am sort of thinking ahead. I'm thinking we're going to maybe need to... Oh, yeah, we're going to go upgrade the sword, weren't we? We maybe need to think ahead and use those discs. So I was going to pose the question to you guys, but I think I've convinced myself now to do that. You've got 96 items in you. I need to pull those out. Smithing template. Now, that's why we've got an extra one. Okie dokie. Let's grab an Allthemodium. And we can upgrade our sword to Allthemodium. I'm actually going to rename this as well. Can we just rename it in here? Pilpoh's fear. Because that's what I am right now. I'm fearful. There we go. Love it. Right, anyway, I'm going to call it here for today. Let's go back into the mining dimension. There we go. Right, let's call it here. And I think next episode, I might go and try and face the other. I'm going to get battered, aren't I? Oh, well, it'd be funny if I do get battered. I mean, it won't be funny because it'll be the end of the series, but we got to chance it, don't we? We've got to chance it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's call it here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.